You're about to buy the Smith I/O Mag XL. But you need to see this first. Backslash and I tested these goggles for an entire season to save you from a very specific, very expensive mistake. Backslash N today, I'm revealing the one massive pro and the one massive con you absolutely must know. But here's what surprised me. It's not even about the magnetic lens change everyone talks about. The real story is shockingly simple. I'm about to show you why these goggles will either be your perfect partner or an absolute nightmare on the mountain, depending on one critical, personal factor. For the best price, click the link in the description. Backslash N Act 1. The hype vs the reality. Backslash N everyone and their ski instructor is raving about the I/O Mag XL. And look, you're probably watching this because you're tempted. The brand is legendary, the reviews are glowing, and that magnetic system looks like a magic trick. Therefore, it feels like a no-brainer, right? But I'm here to ask the uncomfortable question. Are these goggles worth the premium for you, specifically, or are you about to pay for features you don't need while missing the one thing you truly do? The hype would have you believe these are perfect for everyone. The reality, I found, is far more interesting and a little bit frustrating. Backslash N, let's break down what you're actually buying. The Smith I/O Mag XL sits at the top of their performance range. You get the ChromaPop lens tech. Smith is famous for the super-fast magnetic lens swap and a massive spherical field of view. It's the full-send, pro-level package. But immediately we hit our first major checkpoint, your face, not metaphorically, your actual physical face. Because the XL in the name is the most important part of this entire review. If you have a medium or large head, these goggles are a revelation. The field of view is genuinely incredible. It's like upgrading from a standard TV to an IMAX screen. You lose that tunnel vision feeling completely. However, if you have a more petite face, these will feel like swimming goggles. They'll slide around, gap at the cheeks, and let in freezing air. It's the first and most critical filter. It's the goggle equivalent of buying clown shoes because they're the most high-tech sneakers on the market. Great tech, terrible fit. So before we go one step further, the number one question isn't about lenses or anti-fog. It's this: is your head big enough to wear these? If not, stop right here. Save your money and look at the standard I/O Mag. This is the single biggest make-or-break factor, and it's the one thing most reviews glance over. Backslash and let's assume you passed the head size test. Now we get to the main attraction, the magnetic lens system. Smith promises you can change lenses in under 2 seconds, blindfolded with frozen fingers. After a season of fumbling with traditional snaps and tabs on other goggles, I was ready to be amazed. And honestly, the system is brilliant. It's the party trick that delivers. The lens asterisk snaps into place with a deeply satisfying click. There's no guessing, no forcing it. It just works. It's so good it makes you angry at every other goggle you've ever owned. You can genuinely swap lenses in a blizzard without removing your gloves. And there's always a but, this leads us to the hidden cost. The ecosystem trap. Backslash N Act 2, the deep dive, where the magic meets the math. Backslash NC, the magnet system isn't just a convenience feature. It's a business model. The goggles come with one ChromaPop lens. Just one. Want a low-light lens for those stormy days or a super dark one for blinding sun? That's an extra $80 to $120 each. Suddenly, that premium price you paid for the frame is just the entry fee. Therefore, the total cost of ownership can easily double. This is the sneaky part nobody tells you about in the flashy promo videos. You're not just buying goggles, you're buying into the Smith lens ecosystem. It's brilliant for them, potentially painful for your wallet. It's like buying a fancy printer only to find out the ink cartridges cost as much as the printer itself. Backslash N now, let's talk about the actual viewing experience, because that's why we're here. The ChromaPop lenses. Smith claims they filter out specific overlapping wavelengths of light to reduce eye fatigue and enhance contrast. That's a lot of fancy words. What does it actually mean on the snow? In my testing, the difference is real but subtle. Reds and oranges pop more against the white snow, which is great for seeing terrain changes and those little warning flags. Blues and greens are sharper. It's not a night and day, jaw-dropping transformation, but it's a noticeable quality of life improvement that makes your eyes feel less tired at the end of a long day. It's the optical equivalent of a really good chef's knife. It just makes the job smoother. But here's my contrarian take. The lens clarity and anti-fog are, in my opinion, more important than the color enhancement. And this is where the Smiths truly, indisputably shine. /N the anti-fog technology is called cylindrical lens airflow, or CLA. Instead of a flat lens, it's curved like a cylinder, which creates a channel for air to flow between the two lens layers. Combined with their fantastic venting, these goggles simply do not fog up in normal conditions. I did the ultimate test. I wore them from a cold garage into a warm lodge, sat by the fire with them on my forehead, and then went back out. Most goggles would have turned into a whiteout. The IO Mag XL's clear as a bell. That reliability is priceless. It's the feature that doesn't get you excited in the store, but saves your entire day on the mountain. You stop worrying about your vision and start trusting it. That trust is the real luxury. /N let's get into the nitty-gritty of everyday use. The strap is comfortable and the silicone backing keeps it locked on your helmet. The foam is dense, comfortable, and wicks moisture well. It feels premium. But there it is again. I have one major usability complaint. The nose guard. It's a soft, flexible piece that's supposed to seal against your nose. On my face, it constantly folded in on itself, creating a tiny gap. Not a deal-breaker, but for a top-tier goggle, it felt like an oversight. It's a small thing, but on a -20-degree day, you notice every small thing that lets the cold in. It was the one part of the build that didn't feel meticulously engineered. It felt like the intern's Friday afternoon project. /N so we have incredible field of view, a genius lens system, top-tier optics and anti-fog, and a generally premium build. The value is stacking up, right? Therefore, it's time for the ultimate question. Who should actually buy these and who should run for the hills? /N Act 3. The final verdict, your personalized decision matrix, and I can't give you a simple yes or no. That would be doing you a disservice. Instead, I'm going to give you 3 clear profiles. See which one you fit. /N Profile 1, the all-in enthusiast. You ski or ride over 20 days a year. You chase storms and bluebird days with equal passion. You own multiple lenses for different conditions because you're out in all of them. You appreciate premium gear that performs reliably. For you, the Smith IO Mag XL is a phenomenal investment. The magnetic system will save you time and hassle, the anti-fog will never let you down, and the XL view will enhance your entire experience. The cost per use makes sense. You are the target customer. Buy them. You'll love them. /N Profile 2, the casual weekender. You get out 5 to 10 times a season, usually on planned trips. You mostly stick to groomers and want gear that works well and looks good. The IO Mag XL might be overkill for you. You likely don't need multiple lenses. The standard IO Mag non-XL, if you have a smaller face, will offer 95% of the performance for significantly less money, especially when you factor in the extra lens costs. The magnetic system is cool, but is it worth a couple $100 extra for the handful of times you'll use it? Probably not. Your money is better spent elsewhere, like on better gloves or a helmet. /N Profile 3, the value seeker on a budget. You want great performance without the top-tier price. You might be newer to the sport. The IO Mag XL is not for you, full stop. Look at Smith Squad Mag line or excellent options from brands like Oakley or Giro. You can get fantastic clarity, good anti-fog, and a great fit for a fraction of the price. Spending this much on goggles at this stage is like putting racing tires on your commuter sedan. /N my final, unfiltered opinion. The Smith IO Mag XL is an exceptional piece of gear. The lens change system is the best on the market. The view is breathtakingly wide. The clarity and fog resistance are benchmark setting, but it is not for everyone. It's a specialist tool for a specific user. If you have a large head and you live for your days on the mountain, they are worth every single penny. They are the reliable, high-performance partner you want in your corner. If you don't fit that profile, you are paying a massive premium for capabilities you simply won't use. It's the Ferrari of goggles, incredible for the right driver, utterly impractical for someone who just needs to get groceries. And there you have it. The unfiltered, deep dive review I wish I had before I bought them. I've shown you the brilliance and the pitfalls. Now the decision is yours. You have all the information. If you've made it this far and you're in Profile 1, ready to pull the trigger, then do it right. Don't pay full retail. To get the best possible price on the Smith I/O Mag XL on Amazon, click the link in the description below. I've checked it, and it's consistently the lowest price with fast shipping. That link supports our channel at no extra cost to you, so thank you if you use it. Now get out there and enjoy that view.